Yo! Hurry back! Glad I could help! Talk to me! What's up? Hurry back! Mayhem. Be good.
What can I do for you? See you later.
Yo. Hurry back.
The other pack of bats. Fade? Dude, respect for fighting. Respect for canceling that Light of Balloon Hearth. If that Light of Balloon Hearth would have went through, they would have all died, except this priest, by the way. Maybe the rogue should have vanished, but did that cancel actually save the whole team? Holy shit. That was crazy. Wow.
Hello there.
Merde.
Hey, what's up to the max? Goose is so smart.
Cette merde
I
pourquoi il y a
know.
10 millions de mobs derrière moi.
Hello there.
Okay.
Je crois que je vais crever.
C'est l'endroit où j'avais eu un close call.
C'est là.
Yeah. You never go that deep into this this place here. He's got slap. But he actually freaking lives. That's crazy.
And until next time.
God damn. Alright, man. Holy shit. That was some good ones, dude. My favorite clip of this compilation was the guitar one. This was, I mean, shit, it was just funny. It's always so cool seeing people play WoW in, like, different random ways like this. You know? Am I happy with the raid comp? Yeah, man. Definitely. That is kind of crazy. Hold on a sec here. Okay.
What are you looking for?
Give me a sec. Nice. Salty Clitter's dying. What is this?
In game, yes.
Wait, what? I don't understand.
That is so
Wait,
Prime position. In game, yes.
wait, I don't understand.
He's in prime position. In game, yes.
Oh! I see it now. Quinn is fucking salting her.
Position.
I see it. He's like salting the potato. I see it. I see it. That's funny. Yeah, that's good.
That is so funny.
You have to kick it.
No, I want to watch it after this video. I have it saved for when we start playing the game. Freaking salting her, man. That's funny. I like it. Oh my god.
Oh my god. He's putting salt on top of me. Oh, yummy.
Kick it.
Bean is in prime position.
What is he
In
eating?
game.
Yummy.
So good. I need to save this clip.
Okay, hell, man.
Put it in my Discord channel. Oh yeah, chat. If you want to join my Discord, you can.
Oh, well, nice. Check out Sucklew's Discord. Cool. All right, I want to watch this Platinum Bar video chat, and then we're gonna get going. Okay, nice quick react today here. All right, I want to see this. Yeah, I've been wanting to watch this for a while, actually.
I'm out of rage. More rage. Not enough rage. Not yet. The isn't ready yet. Not yet. Need more rage. It's too far away. Not yet. Ability isn't ready yet. Not yet.
If you don't know, chat, I've been playing Warcraft 1, Warcraft 2 lately. I'm beginning a lot more into the lore of the original Warcraft. And Platinum Vow recently uploaded a video called Why Did They Join the Horde? Warcraft Race Origins Explained. So get your popcorn, get your little tea, whatever you want to drink, and let's watch a little video together. Let's do a little lore recap here for Warcraft. Let's watch this. Why did they join the Horde? Warcraft Race Origins Explained.
The Horde in World of Warcraft have always been a unique force on Azeroth. They're a conglomeration of the disparate outcasts of the fringe factions on the planet. Each playable race all have their own unique reasons for joining the Horde. Some join through fleshed out methods of storytelling and world building, others not so much. But in order to understand why each race joined the Horde, we need to understand how the Horde as we know it today was even founded in the first place.
Yeah, there is gonna be some Warcraft 3 spoilers. I figured we can still watch this though, because I am aware of most of the lore that happens. I just have never really played Warcraft 3 campaign, right? I still think it's fine to watch though, right? You know? I still think it's okay, we can watch it, yeah? I don't think it'll like ruin my Warcraft 3 playthrough. Yeah. Alright, let's see this. Oh, dude.
We'll start right at the end of the Second War on Azeroth, so right after the second Warcraft game. And the Horde lost this war.
Hey.
Pretty bad, actually.
Yeah. I've been playing
During
Warcraft 2
these
lately.
two wars, the orcs invaded Azeroth all hyped up on demon blood, which made them giga powerful.
Just little thing here I want to mention, chat. They should have made Warcraft 1 orc ending canon. Okay? They retconned that shit. They shouldn't have done that, dude. They should have made the Warcraft 1 ending for the orc campaign canon.
Bloodthirsty, mean, and green.
Yeah.
But now that demon blood was wearing off, leaving them with a nasty...
It was? No, they retconned it, I believe. Oh, was it? Did I say? I meant Warcraft 2? Not Warcraft. Yeah.
Hangover, and during their
Warcraft 2. Sorry, my bad.
Long murder bender, they forgot all about their orcish culture that they had developed on their home planet of Draenor. So after the orcs lost the Second War, they either fled back to their home world, or they were rounded up and placed in camps by the Alliance.
Oh yeah, that's with Thrall.
One of these captured orcs was named Thrall, and he joined Orgrim Doomhammer and helped in liberating these captured orcs and helped leading them in their old, traditional, honorable orcish ways.
Yeah.
This was a new era for the orcs. Now, they were focused on their own self-preservation in this strange new world they found themselves in. And this is effectively a soft reboot for the faction as a whole.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
During the orcs... Liberation, Orgrim Doomhammer dies, and Thrall takes his place as the new war chief of the Horde.
Yeah, Orgrim Doomhammer, this is the guy we played with in Warcraft 2. We were like going through with that.
He gets to wear Doomhammer's armor and wield his fancy weapon.
Oh, he took the
Sometime
Doomhammer?
later, deep in the war
guess
chief's
so, yeah.
sleep, suddenly, he is granted a vision. Thrall, there's a new Warcraft game coming out, Warcraft 3, Reign of Chaos.
Playing this soon, by the way.
I need you to travel to the continent of Kalimdor. It's like super important, man.
That's how that went down. Oh god.
So Thrall and the Horde steal some Alliance boats and set sail for the continent of Kalimdor.
Badass.
But on their way, they get caught up in a storm and settle on a remote island.
Wait, really? This actually happened? Yes, I will be playing all the campaigns in Warcraft 3, guys. Yes. Brands, thank you for the sub, man. Ooh.
While on the island, Thrall meets Sen'jin, the aged witch doctor and chieftain of the Darkspear tribe.
Is it on the Echo Isles?
And even by troll standards, which are typically unsuccessful, the Darkspear had quite the troubled past. The tribe was originally from Stranglethorn Vale, but were bullied out of the forest by the other troll tribes. The Darkspear then fled to the island they are on now. But more recently, a Koltiran expedition of humans established an outpost on the island and are hunting down Thrall's band of orcs.
This is Suldasar, maybe. Oh
Even
my...
worse, a tribe of Murlocs are sacrificing people in order to please a Naga sea witch. This entire scenario happens in Warcraft 3, and during the campaign, the orcs and the trolls team up to eliminate the human
can't wait for
threat,
this!
But the Murlocs take Sen'jin and Thrall by surprise and capture them.
Shit.
I think a lot of people forget that Murlocs weren't always just like these silly little comic relief fish people. Like in Warcraft 3, they had some deep, intimidating ass voices.
Your meddling magics will no longer interfere with our plan.
Holy shit.
That's actually kind of
Thrall
cool.
fights back against the Murlocs, but Sen'jin is sacrificed by the evil amphibian creatures. And with his last dying breath, he asks Thrall to take his tribe with him because the Sea Witch just cursed this place and a volcano just erupted and the whole island is sinking. So Thrall, the orcs, and the Darkspear trolls and their new leader, Vol'jin, Sen'jin's son, all
That's why it's called Sen'jin Village.
pile into their boats and set sail for Kalimdor. The Darkspear trolls established themselves in Durotar and the Echo Isles. Finally, the Darkspear trolls had a place they could call home. Throughout history, they had been plagued with famine and war, but now, as a part of the Horde, they can start to build a life of prosperity with their newly found Horde allies.
Okay, good shit. Oh yeah, that's all. They're getting bullied by the Kentauers. Yeah, they're...
Someone call for the doctor?
The Horde then meet the Tauren, who have a very similar story to the orcs and trolls.
Yeah.
The Tauren are a tribal, shamanistic race who have lived in harmony with nature for generations.
Okay.
Only recently, the Centaur have been encroaching on their lands and threaten to drive the Tauren to extinction.
Yeah.
Thrall meets the Tauren leader, Karen Bloodhoof, and helps the cow people claim the lands of Mulgore, and in return, the Tauren join the Horde.
For the Horde.
Hey, yo.
So far, this whole reinvention of the Horde has been told through Warcraft 3, and this game ends with the Horde helping fight back a demonic invasion
I'm so excited
and then
for this.
building the city of Orgrimmar.
This is gonna be so fun to play through.
So right now, there are 3 races in the Horde
Damn.
that all share many similarities.
Look how look how freaking jacked the trolls are, by the way.
What do you need?
Trolls and like the concept art of like Warcraft 1, 2, and 3 and stuff, they look freaking jacked. They are like absolute beasts, man. It's insane.
Horde that all share many similarities. They all are groups of tribal warriors with cultures focused around honor and shamanism, trying to thrive in a world that threatens their existence.
in-game they're like
but it
shrimp.
wouldn't be till World of Warcraft that a new race would alter the dynamic of the Horde. And this is
Forsaken.
one of my favorite instances of world building in the Warcraft universe.
Okay, is that the undead?
The Forsaken were formerly the citizens of Lordaeron, who were enslaved and undeath by the Lich King, then later broken from the shackles of his domination magic. But one
That was
must
little
ask
Sylvanas,
if
right?
their free will is a blessing or a curse. Gone are the days of their lives when they were living. A distant memory as their kingdom crumbles around them and their shambling bodies decay. They are a people cursed to live in the light-forsaken echo of their past.
Oh my god, that picture.
And yet, it is the only place they can call home, as the outside world shuns them as monsters, no different than the scourge which they had broken free from.
Yeah. Do
The
the undead
Forsaken's
reproduce?
only
No, I think they I don't know.
hope for their continued perseverance is through their Banshee Queen,
Yeah.
Sylvanas Windrunner, who promises to lead her cursed people
They rise,
to
yeah.
a better existence, no matter the cost. Forces like the Scarlet Crusade threaten the Forsaken's survival, and in order to ensure their safety, they must find new allies on Azeroth.
So it was like a means to an end.
At
With
first,
the-
Sylvanas
Horde.
sent emissaries to the Horde and Alliance.
Okay.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Wait, they swung both ways? They sent to both. So we could have actually had undead on Alliance.
The Alliance emissary was never heard from again.
Of course.
But the
the
Horde
Horde-
emissary, surprisingly, found allies from an unexpected source.
Yeah.
They met with the Tauren, specifically Hamel Rune Totem, who saw a chance at redemption for the Forsaken. I mean,
That's why he has. I think this dude has a quest where you gotta go to Sepulcher, right? Sepulcher? Yeah, so he's like a boy. I remember some quest with him and Sepulcher.
if they didn't help them, who would? Surely it wouldn't be the Alliance. The undead ambassadors meet
Cool.
with the Horde leaders and explain that they're merely seeking a cure for their undead affliction. Just ignore that they're brewing a plague in their laboratories, feeding poison to living beings for fun, and have lobotomized slaves.
What?
That is just all about finding
I didn't
a
know that
cure,
part.
of course. Yeah, finding a cure. And perhaps the Horde and
Jesus.
their shamanistic ways could be the breakthrough they need to find it. At first, the Horde leaders were unsure about this whole idea.
Yeah.
During the Third War, they fought the Scourge. Were these Forsaken really that different? But on the other hand, they have a fortified city in the Eastern Kingdoms, a part of Azeroth with virtually no Horde presence, and it could be a crucial asset to the
Yeah.
Horde. Upon further
An intrigue.
discussion, the shamans of the Earthen Ring suggested that it was the Horde's obligation. No, it was their duty to aid the Forsaken. The orcs were also labeled as monsters after drinking the demon blood, and only just recently altered their course for redemption. Couldn't you say the Forsaken are trying to do the same?
Yeah, I guess
And
you could.
so, the Forsaken were officially accepted into the Horde, although their partnership with the other Horde races
Aw.
was not as tight-knit.
Yeah, when you start, fun fact, when you start in Vanilla WoW as a Tauren or a Orc or a Troll, you're friendly with all the factions except Undead. You're actually neutral with the Undead. It's a fun little, like, detail. Yeah, I like that.
Regardless, the Forsaken were allowed to establish an embassy in Thunderbluff called the Pools of Vision. But the Forsaken would be critical in the recruitment for the next race to
Yeah.
join the Horde.
Which one is this? What's the next race? Ah,
In the
Blood
very north
Elves,
the
of
Eastern
course.
Kingdoms, the Kingdom of Quel'Thalas
Yeah.
was reeling in pain after the Third War.
The mana.
High Elves of Quel'Thalas took the full brunt of the Scourge.
Yeah.
90% of their population was slaughtered, and their
Dude, the freaking Eversong Woods and Ghostlands. I think it's one of the best starting zone experiences, man. That starting zone is so freaking good, dude. Maybe it's because I'm nostalgic about TBC, but god damn, I loved that leveling experience in that starting zone. Yeah, leading into Ghostlands with that freaking dude where you gotta go into that. Oh, it's so good. I love
font
it.
of power, the Sunwell, was corrupted.
It's
then
really good.
destroyed. After this devastating defeat, the Blood Elves struggled to satiate their addiction to magic and ripped the arcane from living things and used fell magic to rebuild their kingdom, causing their eyes to turn green from its radiating influence. They renamed themselves to the Blood Elves, and their leader, Kael'thas Sunstrider, left to go to the world of Outland to find a solution to their magic addiction.
Aldir Shalah.
Coastlines.
But their battle against the Scourge was not over. In the corrupted Ghostlands, their necromantic influence still festered, and the Blood Elves had no allies to help them in their weakened state. You'd think the Alliance would help, but that's where you're wrong. In the previous Third War, the Blood Elves briefly allied with the Alliance soldiers, who were incredibly unreliable and kind of left them for dead. And more recently, the Night Elves joined the Alliance. The Night Elves being one of the longest running enemies for the Blood Elves. So instead of helping, the Alliance kind of just spied on them to make sure they weren't doing anything nefarious. But what the Blood Elves did find was help from an unexpected ally.
Alliance is racist? I mean, racism is kind of built into Warcraft as a whole because it's literally a world of war where they kill other races. It is what it is, right? But if I were to put a it's a bit of a thing here. If I were to put a top racist in Warcraft, I would definitely say that the Night Elves are the most racist out of all of the races. They are straight up so goddamn racist, it's insane. They hate everything that's not Night Elves. It's crazy. They are like it's insane.
Hello.
The Forsaken came to the Blood Elves' aid and developed a unique partnership. First and most importantly, they both hated the Scourge, as the Scourge had destroyed both of their homes and their lives. Second, Sylvanas the Banshee Queen was formerly the Ranger General of Loss and was killed by the Scourge, so they have a special connection to the land and an incentive to reclaim it. It was through this unique partnership that the Blood Elves would eventually join the Horde.
For the Horde.
The reasons for the Forsaken and the Blood Elves joining the Horde are some of my favorite lore tidbits in the Warcraft universe, and a great continuation of the lore from Warcraft 3. But you'll notice for future races that join the Horde, the explanation for them joining is far less nuanced, and mainly
players just wanted a new class or like a new race, so we gave them one. You know what? They just wanted a cool new Night Elf. We gave them one. Here, have this.
Linear quest lines are, well,
this is fan service.
Just barely at all, really.
Yeah, it's just fan service.
During the Cataclysm, the Bilgewater Cartel linear quest lines are, well,
this is fan service.
Just barely at all, really.
Yeah, it's just fan service.
During the Cataclysm, the Bilgewater Cartel goblins were met with disaster as Mount Kajaro erupted. And the goblin city of Kazan was about to be destroyed, so they had to flee the island.
Gobbo's starting zone and the introduction with their quests are actually really fun. It's like a lot of very serious topics, but also like a shitload of random pop culture references and stuff. It's kind of...
Which is odd.
It's weird.
If I had a copper for every time a volcano was involved in a race joining the Horde, I'd have 2 copper, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Anyways, the goblins flee the island on Prince Galliwix's boat, and the price for their escape is that they're all now his slaves. The boat gets attacked by Alliance, and they wash up on the Lost Isles. On the Lost Isles, they meet with Horde soldiers who are also on the island. They work together, kill Alliance, rescue Thrall, and then Thrall beats up Galliwix. Thrall gives Galliwix the ultimatum that he will spare his life, but the Bilgewater goblins have to join the Horde, which Galliwix accepts, and he just gets to continue to be the leader of the cartel despite his total disregard for goblin life, which seems like an awful solution for a clearly evil individual. But then again, Thrall really never had a good track record when electing new leaders.
True.
As you'll see with the next race that joins the Horde.
Okay, what is this? Oh, Panda! Yeah, pandas.
All playable Pandaren are from the Wandering Isle. a giant turtle with an entire zone on the back.
Kinda cool.
Of it. During the intro quest line, the Wandering Isle Pandaren are introduced to the Horde and the Alliance, and have to pick which faction to join. The Pandaren that join the Horde subscribe to the Hojin philosophy. This is a philosophy that inaction is the greatest injustice, and it's better to work fast than not at all. And the leader of this school of thought is a Pandaren named G. Firepaw. But the Horde aligning Pandaren joined the Horde at possibly the worst time in all of history because Garrosh Hellscream, the warmongering war chief, is fully immersed in his bloodlust.
Damn, and it's wartime. Yeah, it's wartime.
Let's find out what this war chief of theirs is made of. Emperor Hellscream, I am G. Firepaw. You've made a wise decision to join my horde. There are some that would call us barbarians, the mongrel races of Azeroth. They are ignorant and blind to reality. Look around you, Pandaren. You will find no better partner in battle than an orc.
Okay.
The Tauren have made themselves useful. Look, this one is a shaman. Even a blood elf can hold a sword. Do you see it? Everyone in my horde earns their keep. You and your friends will be no exception.
Yeah, seeing pandas in WoW feels so weird. Not really to me, because I remember seeing the pandas in Warcraft 3, at least when I played custom games and shit. Is trouble brewing? You know, like that guy. So I've seen them in the Warcraft universe before.
Do you understand this, Pandaren? Yes, Warchief.
But they do look weird, yeah.
Moving on. I know that you are not the only Pandaren to escape from that island. Some of your kind chose to join the Alliance. They are now your enemies.
Oh, shit.
You may have had
Fair point, Mufford.
and kin who chose to cast their lot with the enemies of the Horde. They are no longer your friends. No longer your family. The minute they put on that Alliance tabard, they died.
Yeah.
I will not tolerate any lingering ties across enemy lines. Traitors to the Horde will die a traitor's death.
Holy shit.
I make myself clear? I believe so. Good. Meet me in the Valley of Honor.
Damn.
I have a gift for you.
And then Garrosh sends them to an arena, and it makes them fight 3 giant monsters.
Wait, does...
So realistically, I
Wait,
think the
do you
Pandaren
do that as a...
that joined the Horde would swiftly turn around and leave if their leader
didn't know
told
that.
them that they need to kill their grandmother just because she's wearing a blue tabard. But the Pandaren stay, and there really is no lore about Horde Pandarens after this. Other than G. Firepaw.
Welcome to the Horde. Kill your grandma. What the fuck, man? For the Alliance version, you fight Varian Rin, but in a friendly way, which was more wholesome. What a bunch of pussies, man. Oh, what the heck, man? Dude, I don't know. When it comes to Warcraft, I love the, like, just the brutal orcs. Just, like, it's just brutality, right? I love that shit, dude.
Being set up for execution during the Siege of Orgrimmar raid, and if the players are too slow, he just straight up gets murdered.
No!
Yep.
The de facto Horde Pandaren leader then just sits around for the next 13 years. He's got a very minor role in a book.
Oh.
And is a part of the Horde Council.
Oh.
But,
cool.
Yeah, that's kind of it.
Oh, okay. Next.
Okay, so the next races that join the Horde are allied races, introduced at the start of Legion and the Battle for Azeroth. Since this video is about why they joined the Horde and not the race's lore as a whole, I'll be going through these pretty quick.
Okay.
So the Horde and the Alliance and Legion both helped the High Mountain Tauren and the Nightborn, but both of these races ended up joining the Horde.
Yeah.
For the High Mountain Tauren, it's because of their cultural ties with the Taran.
They look the
Throughout
same,
the expansion,
yeah.
we help liberate the city of Suramar from the control of the Legion, and find a solution to the Nightborn's arcane addiction. And First Arcanist Thalyssra becomes the new leader of the faction.
Okay.
But Tyrande, leader of the Night Elves, was hesitant to accept them into the Alliance.
Okay.
Tyrande was there in the early history of elves on Azeroth thousands of years ago. She saw the cultural separation between the low-born and high-born elves, the betrayal of Queen Ajara, later the demonic corruption of Prince Kael'thas, and the deceit of Elisand. Now you tell me, would Thalyssra really be any different from the arcane-wielding elvish leaders before her? Tyrande had her doubts.
Yeah.
So the Nightborn joined the Horde instead and got along well with the Blood Elves, because
Okay.
a lot of the aspects of Nightborn culture is just Blood Elf culture.
So they're both addicted, basically. They both have addictions. That's it. They bonded over their addictions.
Except it's purple.
What if it
Yeah.
was purple?
Okay.
During the Battle for Azeroth expansion, the Horde meet up and ally with the Zandalari trolls.
Dude,
During the main questline, we
Zandalari
helped
trolls look so cool. They remind me a lot more of the OG one. Same thing with the Sulaman trolls. They're also so cool.
save Princess Talanji's life, earn their trust, and fight alongside them when the
Yeah.
Alliance starts pushing into their lands. So by the end of the expansion, they join the Horde.
For the Horde!
Yeah.
Also in Battle for Azeroth, the Volpera join the Horde.
Oh yeah.
Because they've been living in a desert and they want to adventure. That is the whole reason.
Ariel. Yeah.
Yeah, the Volpera are kind of like, I'm gonna be honest, the industry plant race of the Horde, okay?
For sure, man. Dude. Yeah, they are. They are.
And finally, Mag'har orcs join the Horde in the most ridiculous way
Dude,
possible.
Mag'har orcs are cool though. These are freaking sick. I like these.
That is so outrageous and over the top that it's so bad it becomes good again, and I kind of love it.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the Warlords of Draenor expansion, we travel to the alternate reality version of Draenor before the orcs drank the demon blood.
That's cool.
Which is why they're called Mag'har orcs. Mag'har meaning uncorrupted in Orcish. We fight them during
Yeah.
the expansion, then kill all the demons on the planet, and then suddenly they become our friends at the very end, and then we leave alternate Draenor. 2 expansions later, the Horde need more allies for the current faction war, and open up a portal to go back to
multiverse,
alternate
yeah.
Draenor. Back on alternate Draenor, the Draenei we fought alongside with have gone crazy and have turned into these fanatical light-worshipping zealots. And it's only a matter of time before they kill all of the Mag'har orcs. So we help the orcs, take them back to our timeline, and they join the Horde. Which is, wow, just the most convoluted way to have a character customization option to make green orcs brown.
They look sick though.
And finally, in Dragonflight, the Drakthir wake up from their stasis in the Forbidden Reach and don't really join the Alliance or Horde. They just join the factions as diplomats of a sort. And
Okay.
it's the same for the next race, the Earthen.
Yeah.
They're just diplomats and not necessarily Horde
Yeah.
members. I really do wish I could give you more context for both of these races joining the Horde.
It's kinda
but There
random.
really isn't anything of substantial value to talk about, like, at all. So you've probably noticed that the actual...
Like you can kind of tell, man. In the beginning, there's so much like writing and lore and like interconnections and relationships. And the deeper we go into Warcraft, like the deeper, the further in we get, the less it's kind of just now. It's just like, oh well, they just wanted to join because they like the Horde better. And then in the beginning it was like, oh my god, the trolls, the island, they blew up. Thrall, they met up and like back and forth and shit. Like it was so much. God damn, I sound like an old grandpa, like complaining at a family dinner about shit that doesn't matter. Holy shit, man! I'm so excited to beat Warcraft 2 and do the Dark Portal expansion and then play Warcraft 3. Actually, it's gonna be so fun, man.
Lore explanation for each new race joining the Horde has been going down over the years.
Yeah.
There are a couple explanations for this. One is that storytelling was a huge part of Warcraft 3,
Yeah.
which allowed Blizzard to sow the narrative seeds for the lore to come in
True.
World of Warcraft and enrich it to its fullest extent. Then in World of Warcraft, the finite amount of narrative resources Blizzard has is used for gameplay that more players will interact with. Like telling the story of a raid, a zone, or a very important lore character.
It's more about also like players being interconnected a lot more rather than telling a story of Thrall and Sylvanas and all that shit, right? It's more about the players being involved.
Yeah, you know,
Right.
they could do a whole complex storyline filled with voice acting, explaining the reasoning for the Pandaren staying in the Horde, but it's not like many players would actually interact with this content, and they would rather want lore for the flashy new showcase
Yeah,
raid
true.
that is far more interesting to the wider player base.
Yeah.
And that is why I love it when Blizzard releases short stories that
Cool,
allow
yeah.
us to dive deep into these topics for nerds like me. And there's an important part of Warcraft lore that I think a lot of people forget about, and it's that this game's lore is not the top priority for Blizzard. World of Warcraft's lore is used to help explain in-game content features first and foremost.
True, yeah.
The majority of players do not care that deeply about the game's lore.
That's very true.
At the end of the day, the average player just wants to play as a cute fox person, and they could care less about the in-depth lore justification for them to just play the freaking cute fox person.
Yeah, I do agree. I think most people don't, right? Most people that play WoW nowadays probably don't care as much, right? At least not about the in-depth intercollections and connections and stuff like that, right? Lore over gameplay. I am personally, I'll just say, I'm personally really enjoying going through the original games, strictly just for the lore and just for like how it, like what went down and stuff. I'm absolutely into it.
Depth lore
Yeah.
justification
But that's because
for them
it's
to
good.
just play the freaking cute fox person. And lastly, since Dragonflight, Blizzard has pretty much abolished any faction tension or nuance between the Horde and the Alliance.
Yeah.
So new playable races really have no incentive to join one or
Yeah.
the other. They pretty much pick their favorite color and which capital city looks prettiest.
Mm-hmm.
So despite World of
For retail,
Warcraft's
that's fine.
framework being built around this Horde versus Alliance conflict and players having to make the decision between the Alliance or Horde, it's an extremely inconsequential part of the main story's lore.
Yeah.
It's now this awkward disconnect that Blizzard is going to have to confront with each new race that gets added to the game, and I hope their solution isn't just making every new race neutral, because that's really, really boring.
Yeah, I agree with that. Fine, yeah. Thank you for the 17 months.
So in summary, what unifies the Horde is that they are the remnants of a war-tarnished world. The outcast races, desperate to carve out a place of belonging despite their troubled past. The Orcs fostered a new era after their defeat in the Second War. The Darkspear Trolls fight to find prosperity in the echo of their ancient troll empire, while the Tauren strive to preserve their nomadic, spiritual way of life in the face of encroaching threats. The Forsaken attempt to separate themselves from their Scourge origins. The Blood Elves seek redemption and stability after their kingdom's destruction and their addiction.
I need to target something first.
Not enough rage. Need more rage. It's too late. Target. It's too far away.
Strength.